So we're not logged into this? We're all logged in. You are. Can I pay you? Yeah. Whoa!
We are live from Prime Social here in Houston, Texas. I am producer Josh. Alongside me is the Adam Pearson. I'm going to be commentating for you tonight and some 10-20 mix game.
It's a pleasure to be back.
Yes.
How are you doing tonight, Josh?
I am doing fantastic. Adam, how are you?
Doing fantastic as well. Looks like we got some good action here tonight. 10-20 mix, one of my favorite nights of the week.
Absolutely.
Got Jimmy Chips at the table. Always a pleasure.
Oh, yeah. Monster mix game player right there. One of the best.
They call him Jimmy Chips for a reason.
They do, because he always has all the chips.
Because he always gives away all of the chips.
Oh, okay. We've got dealer of the series, Matt, in the box now. He's going to be dealing the entire night for you and our mixed game players. got the lovely Lay action tracking for us tonight. That is a big job. I'm glad I don't have to do it. David says, evening, folks. David, how you doing? Thanks for joining us.
David, what's going on, buddy? Good to have you here.
All right, looks like we are going to start it off with some Doogie. I love me some Badoogie. Badoogie might be my best game out of this entire lineup.
Did you say Badoogie? I might have to get out there for this round.
Oh, I forgot, guys. Adam is the greatest Badoogie player in Houston, self-proclaimed. But he says he will play anyone in the world in Badoogie, and he will just crush their souls every time.
Bring it on.
Bring it on, he says.
Badoogie.
As you guys see up in the top right-hand corner of your screen here, we are getting ready to start our summer series. Starts May 20th. Kicking off on the 20th with Flight 1A of our kickoff event. You know what the guarantee on that is, Adam?
I think it's $200,000.
$200,000 guarantee. What's the buy-in on that? It's got to be pretty big.
That's hard to beat for a 360 buy-in.
That is $360. Wow. $360 for your shot at $200,000 for our kickoff event. That is May 20th. We have a flight at 12 p.m. noon and another flight starting at 5 p.m. Make sure to come see us. We'll have 6 flights, I believe, for that. Is that an accurate statement? 6 flights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. 6 flights. 6 chances to get to day 2 of our $200,000 guaranteed kickoff event.
Yeah, if I was a betting man, I'd probably bet that it goes over the $200K guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. If I was a betting man, I would also bet the same thing. And I am a betting man. So if anybody wants some of that action, let me know.
There's a lot of good events in here. I see an Omaha 8 or better.
Oh, yeah.
We got a PLO championship. It's hard to get a $100K prize pool in a PLO tournament.
We are going to do it, guys.
We got you covered there.
We are going to do it. We've got 4 flights, I believe, for that PLO. Is that accurate? It's got to be. I see a flight A.
Correct.
Flight B and C. Oh,
it's
maybe
3
we
flights.
have 3. Just 3 flights. Yeah.
3 flights.
3 flights. $1,100 buy-in. Pot limit Omaha. $100,000 guaranteed tournament. Horse in the middle of the tournament. Yes.
You going to defend your title?
Oh, I will definitely. If for those of you who don't know, I was very fortunate in our last series. I was very fortunate. Ran very good in our horse tournament. Kind of just got ran over by the deck and ended up beating Mr. Jimmy Chips there. Heads up for the trophy and all the money. I will be trying to defend myself again this year. Where is that horse tournament? When does that start?
Starts on the 26th.
Oh, the 26th.
26th at noon. It's going to be a 360 horse.
It will also end on the 26th, as that's a one-day tournament. That is great. You know what we're adding to this series that we didn't have last series?
What's that?
A head-up championship.
I did see that 64 max.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. Do you think we're going to get a full 64 in that?
If I was a betting man, I would say yes. I think that's going to be a full field. So I would recommend registering for that early if you're interested in playing in an $1,100 head-up tournament here at Prime Social. That is going to start and finish also on May 26th. That's a Wednesday. It's going to start at 5 p.m., looks like.
Jimmy stands pat here after drawing 1 and betting. I'm really surprised Coach did not raise the raise there, as he had the ace 4-5 drawing 1.
Just calls.
Jimmy stands pat again. Coach is drawing again.
See if we can get him to put his card on the reader so we can see if he improves or not. Oh, there we go.
It's hard. We've been having trouble. Last Thursday,
he does not improve.
When they do the draws.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, let's see here. We got a 5-3-1 and a 5-4-1. Jimmy would have won that if it would have went to showdown with his 3-card doogie, as it was slightly better than Coach's. Yes, that would be the correct terminology there.
The DWB, glad to have you back. You were very active last Thursday. If I remember correctly, you're from Ohio. You said you were going to make a trip. I'm holding you to that.
Oh, Ohio.
Yeah, he's from Ohio.
Never been to, around, or even really talked much about Ohio.
I drove through Ohio on my way to Pittsburgh. That's about my experience with Ohio.
What is Ohio known for?
No limit.
Yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not much here. Flyover state. OSU.
Oh, you must be talking about the real OSU as an Oklahoma State University, as they are the one and only OSU that matters.
Stillwater? The Ohio State.
Stillwater, Oklahoma, one of the best places I've ever been to. If you haven't been there, check it out. They have one of my favorite restaurants in the world. It's a big chain there, actually, called Eskimo Joe's.
Yeah?
It is, as we would say in the industry, the nuts.
What kind of restaurant is it?
Well, see, it's like a chain. So they have the regular Eskimo Joe's. It's like American burgers and, fries and all this kind of good stuff. And then they have a seafood one, and then they have a Mexican style one, and they have a Italian styled one. They just have so many different ones.
Interesting.
I'm going to have to step away. My wife's calling me. Be right back, hopefully.
Good luck with that. Coach with another pretty good starting hand here. We don't have Nate's cards. And Coach is going to fold the ace-3-5. Excuse me, this was on 3rd Street. Good fold, Coach. Eskimo Joe, the poker player. I don't know. Was he a poker player? I'm not familiar with Eskimo Joe, I'm gonna be honest. There was an Eskimo Joe. Okay. I have to Google that. So there were your stack sizes right there. Drew leading the way. There's Bruce's cards. Deuce 5-6. Pretty good starting. It's worth a $10 call. Coach is going to get in there again. He's going to draw two. Henry's getting in there. Feel a little ambitious. Eskimo Clark. I haven't heard of Eskimo Clark either. Coach comes out with a strong hand here. Ace 4-5-6, 65 low here. He gets 3 callers. Coach has to be feeling pretty good here. We should see another bet out of Coach. He does indeed bet. And he gets action again. Draw one. We see improvement. Stand pat, stand pat. I'm assuming that the reader's wrong on Bruce, standing pat. Coach is going to go for some value. And Bruce is going to call. Nice hand, Coach. Pat Jack seems wrong. I agree. I don't know if the reader's right. He had a 2-card doogie there with the deuce 5. I'm assuming the reader was wrong. I did see him table a jack, though. So I'm not quite sure what he had, but I'm assuming he had a badoogie there, jack high. Who knows? Maybe he's played with Coach in the past, and he knows Coach is going for value there with a 3-card. Stand pat, since they're drawing 2 on 1st Street. I'm not sure. Again, I want to welcome anyone in here that was not in here before. This is a 10-20 mix game here at Prime Social. Right now we're playing Badoogie here at 7801 Westheimer Road. Mixed game every Thursday, 10-20. Come give us a visit. We got games like Badoogie, Badacey, Badoosie, 08, Deuce to 7, Ace to 5. Any game you want to play, we will play it. Just let us know. We'll throw it in the mix. We'd love to have you up here. The mixed game's always a good environment. Everyone's always having fun. Come give us a visit. Ace 7, King 9. He does have a Badoogie here. Drew's going to take it down. King High Badoogie. I'm assuming Nate had the 3 card there. He did table his hand. Nice hand, Drew.
A King Doogie? Scoop the pot. What is the min buy? Looks like 1K is the smallest stack.
1K is definitely not the min buy.
No. I believe, what is it, 10-20? So the min buy would technically be 200 as it's a limit game. And there is no max as it's a limit game, and there's no point in setting a max because the pots are already controlled by the fixed limits. Bruce is coming along here with 2 suits here. Ace 5, Jack 8.
I like watching Bruce play. He gets in there.
Oh, man. Bruce is...
Splashy, splashy.
Bruce is the man.
Yes. Bruce Almighty.
See if he can put his cards on the reader for us so we can see what he has. Nobody seems to be putting their cards on the readers
Looks
after
like he
their
has
drop.
aces.
Awesome. Oh, he does have 2 aces. Ace, 8-3 looks like.
Is this PLO?
When's the flop coming? Can you agree to all in if the betting round started head up? Yes. Yes, you can. Actually, I guess it depends on stack size, as it is a 5. The cap is 5 big bets. So
It's a good question. I know in PLO if
yeah. So in fixed limit, if it is capped at 5 big bets, depending on stack sizes and everything. If they start heads up and they go heads up all the way down, I believe that would be the correct ruling. I don't know. I play enough. I should know. Let's circle back to that one.
yeah.
If anybody gets that reference there, I was trying to make a joke.
What was that in reference to?
A certain someone's head of press secretary lady who works in a house that is white. All right, let's check the TDA rules on that and see what they say. You know, I'm TDA certified. You know, you'd think I should know this, right? Oh,
there's
Omaha
a
high-low.
flop, baby.
Wow.
Come on.
All right.
Coach, look at Coach. Ace 10.
Drew has a pretty good hand tier, too. He's got a flush draw and a backdoor low draw. If it comes low, we could scoop the entire pot, potentially, as he has the only flush draw. Well, that we can see, because Nate is not putting his cards on the reader. All right, that significantly hurts Drew's hand a lot, as he is now...
Yeah, Drew's going away.
Yeah, he's not doing
Ace
well
Jack
anymore.
8-5. I saw him in Nate's hand there holding it up. So he has Ace
wow.
Jack. And that is
no.
that Jack on the river is even sicker for Ace 10. less likely.
Well, luckily for Coach here, it's limit, so he can only lose.
Pretty gross.
Wow. Wow.
Nice hand, Nate.
Nate does have ace jack there. It's going to be the nuts. Taking care of our dealer. Appreciate you, Nate. Brutal. Yeah, that is pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. All right, what was I looking up? I was looking up some rules here. Let's see.
I want to say it's capped. If I was a betting man.
All right, Drew's got a pretty hand here. He's got ace 7-4 deuce double suited. 48 number of allowable raises. There's no cap on the number of raises and no limit and pot limit. And limit play, there is a limit to raises even when heads up until the event is down to 2 players.
Pretty good flop here for Drew.
Applies. Oh, I would say.
And he
even
turns
better
a three.
turn. Wow, that is a sick turn as he now
It
has
is.
2 flush draws, the wheel and the nut low.
Yeah, but Bruce is like so dead when he calls flop, and he just turns a 3, keeps him in there. And it's going to be a chop. No, scooper.
gonna
He
be a
has ace
scoop.
deuce
Yeah.
with the wheel.
Willie Johnson and a flush for the high. Not that that really matters, as Bruce could not win, as he did not have a spinner that matched the board.
Yeah,
Nice hand, Drew.
pretty good turn, or pretty good river.
He's going to take down a pot of $120 there. Nice looking pot. All right, so the way I'm reading this here is that when the event, so we're speaking tournament style, I would guess. When it gets down to heads up in the tournament, the house limit applies. So yeah, much like a lot of rules, that is going to be a house rule, which I'm not sure what our house rule on that is. I am going to find out right now. I'm going to text the man who would have that answer immediately.
Jimmy Chips is going to fold for $5. He's got a lot more discipline than me. And Bruce is going to bet here with a pair of 4s.
Well, maybe he's that's a pretty good turn there for Drew as he picks up nut flush draw. He has 3 hearts in his hand, which isn't too
Open-ender.
pretty.
Pair of
Open-ender, nut
kings.
flush draw, pair of kings. Bricks out on the river, but he still has the best hand. Bruce may get him to fold here, but it goes check
here a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Ace King's gonna have to win the whole pot. Yes, I did text the hammer. As a person who knows just about everything there is to know about mixed games, I think he would probably be the person to ask. As we hear Adam sipping his drink through the microphone here.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay. So we look at the chips there. Drew's got 1,700 in front of him. Stack sizes aren't too big of a factor when playing fixed limit games. Yeah, I would have to guess the same thing, probably. The only thing that would make me suggest otherwise is maybe if the players who start the game dictate to allow it, then it would obviously be a different story, but
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have our rules here set in place, but we're also very player friendly. Like I
Right.
said, like if you came here and you wanted to add a game to the mix, that you definitely could happen.
Oh, yeah.
We're open to putting any games you guys want to put in there. We're open to a lot of suggestions.
Bruce is going to call here with a low draw, I guess. Pairs of 6 on the river.
Bruce Almighty's ready to play tonight.
Going to chop it up. 84 emergency low. How in the world did my screen name get on the chat and Twitch? That is my screen name, Warrior737. If I had to guess, that would be Mrs. Producer Josh on my iPad at home. If so, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. That threw me for a loop. All right, we got the official answer from Mr. Hammer here. I asked him if heads up and a fixed limit and both players agree to all in, is that legal binding? And he said yes. So, yeah. So I guess if heads up and both players do agree, then it will be legal bet and it will be binding. They will be all in. There's our answer. So we see Henry letting go of his 2 queens here for $20. Nate raised on the button with 7-6-5-3, 1 suit. Kind of a pretty looking hand. Flop of 4-4 queen. Wow, Henry would have flopped the joint here with pocket queens. He folded pre-flop, however. Looks like Drew does have the best hand here, as he does have a 4 queen in his hand, flopped a full house. Let's see, Nate's got a flush draw. Bruce has a flush draw, if you count 4 of the same suit as a flush draw. So Bruce is coming along, drawing dead. Drew will win this hand, as no low came. Bruce looks like he's thinking about it. With his pair of 9s? 9s and 8s, I guess. He does have improved to 2 bigger pair. He loses to any overpair, though. He loses to 10s, jacks, or queen 4. As cards get tabled and the pot's going to be pushed Drew's way. Nice hand, Drew. He's going to take down a $165 pot there. Luckily for him, Henry was not in the hands, because Henry would have scooped the whole thing. As we're going to see hand number 12 here on this Thursday night at Prime Social here in Houston, Texas, 7801 Westheimer Road. If you're interested in some mixed game action, come on down, get your name on the list. We are full right now, but I suspect we will have a seat opening up before too long. We've also got some pot limit Omaha going, some no limit Hold'em going. Plenty of action for anybody who would like to come out and play tonight. Check us out on Poker Atlas. Get yourself on the list, or call us. We can get you on the list that way. Or just come in and see us. Sit at the bar, get you a drink, get you some food, get you some poker. All right, we're going to see a flop of queen 3-4, turn 8. Can't see Nate or Drew's cards. Actually, Nate is in the hand. Drew is not in the hand. Henry is... Okay, now we got it right. Looks like they're going to chop it up here. If it goes to showdown, Henry's going to call... Oh, Henry's raising him. Wow. Oh, looks like our graphics are a little wrong here. Nate was in the hand. He was holding his cards. I'm assuming they couldn't see his hand, and they folded him on accident. So it's going to show Henry winning this whole pot, but he is going to be chopping it up with Nate. You look at our VPIP here, Nate with 91%, which is not too uncommon in mixed games. Is some of these games, it's just a little bit deceiving, I guess, some of these starting hands. You want to play a lot of hands. I definitely want to play a lot of hands. All right, looks like we got a new player here. Mr. Doc Sandy in the house, seat 1 here, joining us for some mixed game action. Bruce going to loan him some chips while his are in transit. Right. I think the game has changed. It has. Deuce to 7, triple draw. Wow, that is a good game. I love this game. Deuce to 7 triple draw, you want basically the worst possible hand. Straights and flushes do count against you. So the best possible hand would be deuce, 3, 4, 5, 7. And then there's number 2, and number 3, and number 4, and so on and so forth. Like I said, straights and flushes do count against you, so you don't really want to put in a whole lot of money with a open-ended straight draw or something like that, because if you make your hand, then it's probably not going to be good. Good starting hand for Jimmy Chips. Yes, Jimmy does have a good starting hand with deuce 3, 4. He's going to draw 2. Drew drawing 4. Drew is going to pair up here. Jimmy Boyd in the chat. How we doing, Jimmy? Man, Jimmy, I got to work today. I was hoping I was going to see you here, but then I remembered I don't think you're coming in until another day besides today. So. All right, Jimmy does not improve. He draws pretty much the same cards he threw away. 2 big ones. Bruce and Jimmy are going to be drawing 2. Oh, looky there. Jimmy Chips makes a straight 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Most senses, that would be a good hand. In this sense, it is not, as straights do count against you. So he is going to have to break that up and draw 1. And hope to draw a 7 here. 7, 8, 9. Can't see what either of them have, but Jimmy does bet out, so I'm assuming he made some sort of a low here. Did he pair up? Is that what's happening here? He paired up? 6, 5. Oh, he drew another 6. That's gross. Wow. He made a straight. The graphics were right. He made another straight. He threw a 6 away and drew another 6. That's pretty gross. Yeah, it definitely should be an auto bet there for sure. Unfortunately for Jimmy there, he was betting into a calling station of sorts. See, some pretty decent pots here so far tonight. Deuce, 3, 4. Wow, Doc Sandy's got a beautiful starting hand here. I would guess that he will be raising here. And he does. He's going to make it 30. Bruce is 4-betting to 40. Can't see his cards. Jimmy Chips looks like he's coming along for 40. I assume Nate would do the same. Looks like we're capping it at 50. And they're all going to make the call for $10 more here. 4 people going to see a flop. See how many Jimmy's going to draw here. It's like 2, 3, 1. And Bruce going to draw 1 as well. See if we can get some of these players to put their cards on the reader for us so we can see their cards. Not looking like it's happening. Holding them up in the air. Not going to be read that away, unfortunately. It's like Doc drew a 9, maybe I saw in his hand. Pretty standard after capping it to bet. Bruce, Jack 7, 8, 5 deuce looks like. Doc is Pat. Doc does not have deuce 3, 3, 4, 5. He did draw a card. Not sure why. The graphics are showing. Bruce is going to break a 7, looks like. Wow. Wow, Doc checks. Interesting. Oh, looks like Nate made us straight. And Bruce is going to have the best here with a... What's that? 87? You know what that was? Not sure. Well, anyways, he is going to win a $215 pot here with whatever low he had. It's better than the other two players. Looks like we are having some trouble getting these players accustomed to our cards and our readers here, as you do have to place all of your cards on the reader after every draw, so that way the system can understand what 2 cards you drew or what 3 cards you drew. Jimmy Boy, tomorrow. All right, Bubba. We'll drive safe. Get here safe, because I'm going to need you to deal, my man. I'm going to need you to deal tomorrow. Yeah, that was a misdeal. Looks like Matt started to deal like it was a stud game. It looked like that's kind of what happened there. As in stud games, you always deal to the 1 seat and all the way around rather than dealing from the button. Doc's going to race here with 2, 3, 6, 7. Oh, wow. He's got 3, 3, 6, 7, 8 here. He's got a good starting hand. Again, probably going to draw 2. Yeah. Assuming he threw away his 8 and his 3. Bruce going to draw 3, and Nate's drawing 2.
Why would he get rid of his 8?
Well, it's the first draw. He could improve. You know, he could draw a 4 and a deuce. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. He's drawing 1 now, so he must have improved some sort. I probably stay with the 8 there.
You could have 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So good.
Yeah.
87. I mean, it's the worst 8, but...
Oh, is that what happened there? Oh, he dealt everybody in. Yeah, okay. That's what happened there.
There's a good friend of Prime right here, Nick.
Hey, how
here
we
in the
doing?
Yankee hat.
Yeah.
Saw him at Sam's boat yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
We were eating some crawfish together.
Nice, nice.
That's my new addiction. Coming to
yeah?
Houston.
Yeah?
I eat crawfish about 3 times a week now.
Well, let me tell you, we got Jimmy Boyd in the chat here, and he will tell you that Houston does not have good crawfish.
Well, I'm ready to go to Jimmy's house to get some true Louisiana crawfish, to be honest.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Jimmy, if you're listening, I need a crawfish boil immediately.
Immediately.
I will drive 3 hours to your house if you have a couch for me to stay on.
I think it's more like 5, bud.
5? Definitely need a couch.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know, man. I love it. Was always a big crab leg fan.
Yeah.
So now that, I don't know.
So actually, DWB, if you straddle under the gun, 2 people sit out technically. So if you straddle under the gun, you can receive a hand. That is the rules they are playing by at this game. If you straddle under the gun, you get a hand. If you don't, then you don't get a hand.
Ace, deuce, 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 4.
Well, I'd say he's got some blockers. Are you raising here? Are you much of a triple draw player?
I'm probably folding.
Probably folding? Yeah, he
Yeah.
does the same. I don't know. You could keep the ace deuce 7 or ace deuce 4, whatever he had.
You know
Draw
we're
2.
playing deuce to 7, right? Aces are
Oh,
not good.
yeah. That is an accurate statement.
You want to play heads up? Deuce to 7. Deuce to 7 heads up, me and you.
Nobody sits out when straddled. We just often have to reshuffle in the muck when people straddle. Most of the time, they don't get too out of line. They aren't drawing too many cards. But sometimes you'll see a couple people draw 5 and a couple people draw 3. And sometimes they get a little wild. I've known Jimmy Chips to draw 5 cards and do 7 before. Not often. He's a pretty solid player. But Drew here is going to be raising with the 3, 5, 6, 7, 7. Pretty strong starting hand here.
Yep. I could see Nate calling. He does.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, when you were gone, we saw his VPIP was 91%.
91.
Yeah.
Gotta
Which-
love it.
Not too uncommon in these kind of games, but it's still pretty high. Yes, others do need that 7. That is right. Blockers, as they say. He's going to make a 10. Drew is going to make a 10 here.
Actually, I take back my comment earlier. DWB, I don't want you showing up if I'm playing.
He seems to know his stuff. That is
Yes.
for sure. You going to be coming to see us for our summer series starting May 20th?
Yeah, it sounds like he's a mixed game player. We have an 08 or better tournament. We have the PLO. We have the horse.
Yeah, the horse is very, very fun. It was very fun. I was slightly intoxicated during the course of the entire tournament, and I won. So if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Sometimes that helps. A little liquid courage.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'll draw 4 here, you know.
All right, see what we got here. Nate tables his cards, and
Doc Sandy's going to table his cards.
see what happens here.
Doc's going to scoop.
Okay,
Good job, Doc.
here we go.
Readers were a little off there. I doubt he had ace, king, queen there.
No, well, I mean, he could have, and he still would have won, as that would beat a pair of deuces. Deuces are the best pair you can have in this game, though.
Correct. There's your chip counts. Drew's leading the way with 1.7K.
Yeah, every time I've seen Drew play, he's always had most of the chips on the table. He likes to have chips. I like to have chips, too.
Love to have chips.
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Producer Josh in the chat again. See if I can make out these emojis. Looks like...
Is that the female sign?
it might be. Are you...
No females.
Oh,
Is that what they're saying?
Oh, is that what you're saying?
That's what I get out of
Mrs.
it.
Producer Josh? Or is she making that little person Producer Josh, and then she's putting the female sign to it saying that that's Mrs. Producer Josh? Unsure of what's happening here. Thanks for joining us in the chat, though. That is the male sign?
Male sign.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that.
DWB with the info as always.
Man, we need this guy in here commentating. Hey, DWB, when you come down here, be very interested in getting you here doing some commentary for some of these mixed games, at least for a little bit. You would probably enjoy playing more than commentating, but if you are interested, let us know. We could probably make that happen.
Warrior 737 though, welcome to the chat. I don't know if I've seen your name before. We're glad to have you though.
Well, I think you've definitely seen it before because that is my name. That is my account. I left my iPad at home.
Oh.
Yeah, I left my iPad at home with the wife this week, and yeah, she's tuning in, listening to me talk about stuff that I know a little bit about, but not very much.
Miss Atkins?
Miss
Mrs.
Producer Josh.
Mrs. Atkins?
Mrs. Producer Josh.
Yes. We're glad to have you back. It's been a while. I
Yeah.
haven't seen you in like a week
has.
and a half.
I took about 2 weeks off. It was much needed.
I
A
missed
lot of
you.
fun. Got out of this crazy state. Went back to some normalcy. I am originally from Kansas. Went back and enjoyed some family time and did a whole lot of nothing. I really just did a whole lot of nothing. Just,
Yeah, how'd it feel?
It felt pretty good.
You do a lot
It
when
was-
you're up here.
Yeah, it was hard to leave and come back. As we see Matt having to shuffle back in the muck there, as we have 4 people and they're all drawing crazy this hand. Does happen sometimes. Looks like we are going to see a showdown here with Nate and Bruce. Nate announces his hand and Bruce instantly mucks his. Nice size pot there. Look about a $340 pot or so. Adam seems to be itching to get into this game.
As soon as I see Badesi up there,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on, give me in.
Is that what we're playing here? Badesi? This is Badesi?
Badesi?
Badesi.
Yeah, it looks like Badesi.
Badesi we are playing. For those of you who are unaware, Badesi is a combination of Ace to 5 triple draw and Badugi. As Jimmy Chips is going to start off with a pretty...
An absolute banger of
pretty
a hand.
decent looking hand
Holy
here.
cow. He hasn't looked at his hand yet. He's going to see the good news. We should see a raise here out of Jimmy.
Yeah. If I taught him anything... There we go. There's the raise.
Good job. I would have been so disappointed in Jimmy.
Henry
I
going to let
think I
his hand
pat
go.
Jimmy's hand all the way.
What? He doesn't even have a doogie.
Yes, he does.
1, 2...
3 card.
Oh, he has a 3 card doogie. He doesn't have
But
a
he's got
doogie.
87. He's got a pretty good ace to 5 and a 3 card doogie.
I mean,
you just
I'm
pat
definitely...
bet the whole way.
I'm definitely drawing here. I'm definitely drawing.
So you're getting rid of the 8,
I'm
obviously.
probably going to get rid of the 8 and the 7, honestly.
What?
I mean, that's 2 chances to draw a heart, you know?
Yeah, but he did draw 2. Oh my god.
And not going to improve
I'm never doing
too
that.
much. He does make a better hand here.
Makes a better ace to 5, but
Yeah.
his doogie is even better too.
I'm assuming he'll probably be betting here and
He
drawing
has to
1.
pat here.
I think he'll probably be drawing
He has
1.
to pat. No, you got to pat. You're raising the whole way. I'm raising if I'm Chips.
Looks like he's just going to call 2 bets here. See what Bruce wants to do. Looks like he's going to draw 1.
Looks like Bruce has deuce 4, 5, 8.
Deuce 4, 5, 8, and I think he just threw away a 9. Coach looking to be drawing 2.
Jimmy better pat.
Yeah, he is Pat. There we go. All right, Jimmy sticking with that low. Pretty solid one.
Yeah, you got to pat at 7 for half the pot.
Yeah, I just got.
And that's why, like,
got
if you're
too
playing
much-
for half the pot, like if he's gonna pat the turn there or second street, whatever you call it, if you're gonna pat there, I feel like max pressure at all streets is what you need to be doing because you need to be taxing them.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I got too much gamble with me. I want the whole thing.
Of course, but
yeah, that is probably definitely the right
especially
play.
multi-way, I feel like just
Looks like Doc's got a
padding and-
doogie here.
he does. Doc's not going anywhere. This one's gonna be chopped up.
Nate's
We
got a
do see
3
Coach
card
with the
doogie.
ace, deuce, 3, 5.
Oh yeah. It's got a pretty bad doogie though.
Holy cow.
see, drawn two.
Doc has to be drawing one.
Gonna reshuffle here, as we
Doc
often
draws
see.
the 4 of diamonds. He scoops. Can he do it?
Could he do it?
3 Doogie might take it. Unlikely. Yeah, it is unlikely.
Well, we shall see, as this is the final round of betting, and then we'll
Coach
be a
is going
showdown.
to draw one, not Doc Sandy. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's possible. Jimmy could lose this hand.
Yeah, how did that happen? Wow, Jimmy might lose with a 75. You're correct, D-Dub.
Looks like Nate didn't like his draw.
Bruce pairs on the end. He's going to fold.
Wow,
Yep, chop it up.
Fold.
Sandy's got the doogie. Jimmy's got a 75. Sandy made a decent hand there on the river.
Yeah.
He has a 96 low.
Yeah, he did.
With a 65 badoogie, so.
Nice hand by both there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This is a great game.
It is such a great game. I just got so much gamble in me. When I play games like these, split pot games, I just want to win the whole thing. I'm too greedy. I can't,
I don't blame you. Clive, welcome to the chat, buddy. Good to have you. Are those tip chips only? So actually, DWB, tip chips have been removed from Prime Social. Tip chips are no longer a thing. We tip with the chips on the table. And it makes it easier for the players, easier for the dealers, easier for everyone.
Clive says he was playing with Bruce and he revealed his hand on second draw thinking it was over. Well, did you check it down, Clive, or did you give him maximum pain and bet him? Or did he have the best hand and you just had to fold?
Yeah, Bruce seems like a pretty good guy here. He had second nuts and I third my 3rd nut. Bruce,
Wow.
you're costing yourself value. Come on. I like how he holds his cards up like that, though.
Yeah, definitely. He's pretty conscious. He won't do it if somebody directly next to him is in the hand most of the time.
We hope.
We hope, for his sake.
I made the nuts.
Oh, okay. So you broke up your third nuts to drew the nuts. Wow. Nastiness there.
Brutal.
Brutal.
Yes. Got a new dealer in here, Lou.
Luke.
Probably got the prettiest hair here at
Oh,
Prime
no, there's no probably
Yeah.
about it. Luke has the best hair in all of poker in the world. Nobody has better hair than Luke.
You want hair tips? You come to Prime Social.
Yes.
7801 Luke. Ask for him.
Luke has
We'll get you hair
probably
tips.
spent more on hair products than I've spent on both of the vehicles that I own and pay on every month. He's probably spends more on hair products a month than I do in car payments.
Yeah, I mean, seeing the car that you drive, you're probably right.
Oh man. Well, you haven't seen my wife's car. It's a little nicer than mine.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Little G-Wagon there and the,
Oh. Not quite that nice.
Nate's got a pretty good hand here.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful actually. Very beautiful hand.
Nate,
Imagine he's probably just gonna pat here the whole way.
I'm imagining Nate patting and Max petting everything.
Yeah. I mean he could. Nah, he really can't draw
No,
anything.
what are you talking about? Draw 1, drawing 2, and you're standing pat and you see draw 2.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely just pat.
you're ready to bet 20
Oh, yeah.
ASAP.
Looks like he even bet it too fast
Yeah,
there.
he was getting excited. Give me the hand, he said.
Uh-oh, what are we doing here? Oh, Luke. Okay, we're reshuffling. No, don't do that, Luke. There we go. Pull the... Okay, looks like he's got it figured out correctly now.
I don't think Doc Sandy's hand's updated here. He did draw 2.
Yeah, I don't think he's received his cards yet, as the cards are still sitting out in front there. Yeah, he hadn't
Okay.
received. Okay, he'd only
You're right.
received one.
But he's only drawing one.
No, he did. He drew two.
So he's got
already
deuce 3, 4, king 9.
Okay. Did he make a doogie? Is that a doogie? I need him to put his cards on the reader so we can see.
3, 7, 6, ace 5. We know what Nate has.
75, yeah. No, 76, I mean.
Looks like Bruce.
Bruce made a doogie? Did Bruce make a doogie?
I see a little chop going on here.
Well, I still see 4 live hands.
I almost feel like Nate got sucked out on.
Nope. Didn't happen.
I think he got chopped it up with Bruce.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
He did. Nate had such a good hand. Man, he had a good hand. He had a 76. Oh, he didn't have a 76 Badoogie. I'm mistaken. He only had a 3 card. Yeah.
Look at our VPIP here. Doc Sandy now in the lead, 87%. Nate's dropped down a little bit to 85. Bruce, no surprise there, 75%. And the next is 55.
Yeah, Jimmy, I'm going to have to give him a talk. 30% VPIP? What are we doing out here?
We gotta kick him out of the game. If I sit in that game, my VPIP will 100% be
My VPIP is
120.
92.
Mine's 120.
Minimum.
Sometimes I just throw chips in the pot, even after the hand's over. That's why my VPIP is just over 100%. It's hard to do, but Bruce is Mr. Cappuccino. Is that because he likes to cap the bets?
Possibly.
Is that?
I'm actually going to take a look here at the NFL draft. Are you interested in the NFL draft? Because they are on my team right now, the Chicago Bears.
Oh, Lord.
And I really hope that Justin Fields has not been picked yet. What do you think about the NFL draft?
Justin Fields. Was he an OSU player?
The Ohio State University.
Yeah, that's why.
Quarterback.
That's why I don't care too much.
Yeah. He has not been picked. Chicago.
The Bears are on the clock? Are the Bears on the clock?
The Bears are on the clock. Can we please make a good pick for once in our life? The last pick we made on quarterback was Mitchell Trubisky.
I mean, he's one of the greatest.
The draft is so weak this year, I thought of registering. Yeah, I attended a few. Okay, so it's very top-heavy. I feel like, there's going to be 4 quarterbacks taken in the top 10 to 15. And quarterbacks are franchise-changing.
Who's been picked so far? Can we see that?
So, number 1, we all know, is Trevor Lawrence from Clemson, the quarterback.
Really? Did people think he was going to go number 1? Is that?
Yeah, this was pretty consensus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Number 2 was Zach Wilson, another quarterback, BYU. Number 3, I've only saw him play 1 game, and he was actually pretty bad that game. But he's the quarterback from North Dakota State, Trey Lance. As you know, North Dakota State, Carson Wentz played there.
No, I did not know that.
Carson Wentz played at North Dakota State. It's a Division I. What do they call it? My alma mater was Missouri State University. We were in like the same category conference. Yeah, it was like D1 AA, they call it.
Okay.
So Trey Lance is from
that. B team Division I.
Yes,
okay.
And he was at North Dakota State. He went number 3 to the 49ers.
Wow.
So Jimmy G's on the trade block, it seems like.
I would assume so.
Now we're on pick 11. My Chicago Bears. My family's from Chicago. I was born and raised in St. Louis as a Cubs fan. Pretty brutal. Got a lot of hate. But we're on the clock right now, and I really want Jalen Hurts.
Hold on. We got to take a look here. Look at Bruce's hand here. He's got a 65. No doogie, but he's definitely going to be padding here.
You have to pad, right?
Oh, of course. What's that? He's got a number 4. Is that right? Is that a number 4? No, that's a number...
It's a number 2?
What?
That's second, not low, ain't it?
No, there's no deuce in there.
Ace 2, 3, 4, 5. Ace.
That's like
deuce,
number
4,
4.
5,
number
6. 5. Ace deuce 5. No, that's number 3.
Ace deuce 3 4 5 is number 1.
Yes.
Ace deuce 3 4 6 is number 2. And ace 3 4 5 6 is number 3. Wow, it is number 3.
Baby. I'll play heads up with you and Badacey too if you want. The Eagles got a good weapon. Jalen Hurts at quarterback. They draft.
You okay? Are we on break or something?
Devontae Smith just got taken at 10. I think that's going to be a good weapon there for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. They're going to have a lot of speed on this Eagles team. Last thing you want here, I have a 6 low. Yes. The pick is in. Come on, Bears.
The pick is in? The pick is in? Who is it?
Please make a good pick. I don't know. I'm waiting.
Refresh.
My app, I got to refresh. You're correct. Got to take Justin Fields. He could literally be the best quarterback in the draft.
He's no Patrick
He's so
Mahomes.
athletic. He's not a Patrick Mahomes. I used to make a lot of money off Patrick Mahomes in college. When he was a sophomore at Texas Tech and no one knew who he was. I saw him play one game.
And you just knew.
And I wrote him literally every game that season except one game. I remember that.
Look at that.
Justin Fields to the Chicago Bears. We give it a round of applause here in the booth. Good job, Chicago. You did something right for once. I'm excited.
Yeah?
I'm excited.
Yeah. I wish I shared your excitement.
America's team's up next, a.k.a.
Oh, boy. Who are they prospected to pick? Do we know? Do we have a prospected pick from them? Does that app show that information?
So it almost looks like they traded a pick because San Diego was supposed to have it. No. Cowboys are on the clock. Best available is a big boy out of Northwestern, 304 pounds. The other guy's 6'2", 221 linebacker. So we're looking at a tackle or a linebacker. Offensive tackle. I don't know. I think Dak Prescott's the man. Elliott's good.
Healthy Dak Prescott.
Not Tony Dorsett. My gosh. The backup running back for the Cowboys is almost better than Elliott.
Almost?
He probably is better. And I think getting a tackle is actually pretty good here.
Do you know if we can smoke in the booth in here?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't know or we can't?
Don't ask me.
How did he go 11th, he said? How did he go 11th?
How did he go 11th? He is
crazy, huh?
so talented, man.
Well, who got picked before him?
And I'm so excited. They took 3 quarterbacks ahead of him. They took Trevor Lawrence 1. The quarterbacks went top 3. It was Trevor Lawrence. Number 2 was Zach Wilson. Number 3 was Trey Lance. And the quarterback at Alabama has not gotten picked yet.
Ah.
He almost went number 3 to the Niners. The 3rd pick in the draft this year was actually the most bet on. How do I say this? The 3rd pick in the draft this year was the most bet on position in the draft in NFL draft history.
Really? Wow.
So there was a lot of money coming in on who was going to be picked 3rd. It was either Mac Jones from Alabama or Trey Lance. Trey Lance got picked. I'm so glad the Bears got Justin Fields.
You think that's going to turn it around for him? You think it
Possibly.
could? Yeah.
I don't know.
You got to get some more tools for him to work with, I think.
Of course. It's 11 on offense, 11 on defense.
Right.
You know this.
I played both
some
offense.
Football, right?
I played both offense and defense. I played both sides of the ball. But not because I was good.
You must have played like 8-man, right?
No, definitely not. We weren't that small. Pretty small, but not quite that small. We were a small 3A school. All right, Adam, hold us down here for a minute. I will BRB.
Yeah. Jimmy tables his hand pretty confidently there. I feel like he's got to have at least half here. The ace, king, queen, 8-8. Yep, Jimmy's gonna scoop. Nice hand, Jimmy. Wish you could have saw what he had there, but Jimmy's gonna scoop. Pretty good pot. He kind of needed it. He was kind of a lower stack. I don't think he bought in for as much, though. We got Matt coming back in the box. Thank you, Luke, for leaving. Matt is our normal 1020 mix dealer here. Former dealer of the series here at Prime. Welcome back, Matt. We got Badacey still on the board. DWB, you're not lying, buddy. Matt does rule. Look at that pitch. Beautiful. I don't know, man, but Acey's got to be one of my favorite games here. You see a lot of action. You see a lot of people going for different things. We see raising chips here. Doc's going to raise it to 20 with the 3-6-6 king queen. I'm assuming he's going to be drawing 3. We got a 3-bet to 30 from Drew. His hand's a little bit better. 4-5-5-7. Drew should be drawing 3 here as well. Is that a 4-bet I see? Nate. His cards aren't picked up, but it looks like he's got 6. Oh, that's Doc Sandy. He's got 6-3. Drew's going to draw 2, though. He's going to... Doc Sandy definitely did not stand pat. Drew's going to draw 2. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of gamble going on here. We're seeing 4 bets draw 2. Drew has trips, exactly. He's 3-betting, 4-betting. Come get some of this action. 1020 mix, 7801 Westheimer Road. This is it. Sandy's going to draw a couple. Nate's going to check. Doc Sandy's going to check. It's on Drew. He's going to lead 20. He's going to get called. Pretty standard. Little improvement. Doc Sandy should call here. He's examining these cards pretty good. I can't really see those, though. Sandy's going to fold. Or heads up. A lot of values lost when you lose that third guy. Drew stand pats, bets. Nate's kind of in a ringer here. Do I call for half? He turns over a 3 Badoogie. He turned over 3. I'm assuming it was a Badoogie. And I think we're going to get a scoop here. We're going to get a scoop here. Out of Drew. Nice hand, Drew. Pretty good action there. He had trips to start the hand and 4-bet. Ends up scooping. Use your chip counts here. Bruce leading the way. Drew right behind him. Nate, Coach Henry, Jimmy, and Doc. Last but not least. We'll have a new game here in 2 hands, but Badacey's been good, guys. Henry's got a pretty good hand here. Worth a call, not worth a raise. I agree with that. Doc Sandy. Decent hand. Maybe start with a deuce 4 here. Got a lot of room for improvement. You start with a deuce 4. You're gonna have nuts a lot here if you can draw properly. Doc should have kept 3. He could have kept the deuce 4-7. I agree. Doc wants nut though. Deuce 4-7's not gonna give him nut. He paired up there, unfortunately. Deuce 4-4-8. Henry should be drawing one, and Henry had a pretty good draw here. Jimmy will be drawing two. I see action. I see a lot of calls here going to 3rd Street. Deuce 4-7 was 3 Doogie. Yeah, I know. And I completely agree, DWB. I got some friends that are pretty good at mixed games, and they play some pretty big stakes, and they say that the biggest games that you have an edge on are Badusi and Badesi. So I can see how you're seeing differences there, because there's a lot of ways to play these hands. Doc Sandy got 2 there.
Man,
See what
I'm
Jimmy
back, and I just walked by that PLO game. Oh, my Lord.
Disgusting?
Disgusting.
Am I going to have to get a seat?
Disgusting in a good way.
I might have to walk back to my closet, get some money, come back up here.
Well, good thing you told everybody where you keep your money.
Yeah, they don't know where I live, though.
Oh, okay.
No. Henry's going to raise it. Henry got a...
Oh, he's got a banger of a hand.
Got a 6-5. Yeah, he's got a good ace to 5 here. Like I said, max pressure when there's 4 guys in the pot and you're playing for half.
Looks like we're chopping. Nate probably has
Put
a
him in the
doogie.
ringer. Yep.
Of some sort. We have one hand left of Badesi, and then we're going to be switching to the next game. Unsure what that next game is, but we will shortly find out. If you like to play Pot Limit Omaha, I suggest getting on the list, getting over here, and getting a seat, because that game is out of control. Pots just flying, chips flying. Doesn't look like anybody's holding on to chips for very long. And we're going to let it go. 4-4-5, Jack King. Not getting anybody else's hands. Look, everybody's kind of keeping their cards bunched up. You do have to spread them out over the reader. Clive says my first game is 7-card studs. Second is deuce to 7 triple draw. Yeah? That's, I think there's a lot of people in that category with you there. Clive, that's seems to be pretty popular. 2 of the most popular mixed games, I think. A lot of people like Dramaha and stuff like that. I do not enjoy Dramaha too much. Dramaha is just a little crazy for me. Yeah, that moderator would be me, sitting right next to my mod screen here. I don't like it too much when people come in here and mess with my stuff. They will instantly be banned. Looks like somebody's been messing with my... As we're on that topic, somebody's been messing with my control panel here. All my stuff is all turned around. Clive's waiting for the J&J vaccine, then he might make an appearance. Clive, we cannot wait until that happens. We would love to have you in here. We would love it. Maybe we can get some live trivia going. Clear out the VIP room. Get a nice live trivia night going. That would be pretty cool. If you were to be interested in something like that, I think we could make it work. DWB says, first shot and good. Glad to hear it. Very glad to hear it. All right. Should be changing the game now. Looks like we are on Raz, it would appear. Raz is a stud game. But rather than trying to make a good hand, you're basically trying to make a bad hand. You want to make the worst possible hand. The best low wins all the money in this game. It's not a split pot game. Everybody will receive 2 down cards and 1 up card. Looks like we got a misdeal of some sort here. It happens, switching between game to game. Sometimes mistakes will be made. For our stud games, we do a $10 button ante rather than everyone ante, as it just makes things so much easier for the dealer and the players. So $10 from the button. The button moves around every hand to keep track of games. My bet is that Raz will be the first game that a computer will win a bracelet in the World Series of Poker. No, it is a $5 bring-in. $5 bring-in. So we are playing 10-20. Lay's going to get these cards typed in for us very shortly so we can see what we're working with here. Looks like we got a complete. Bruce is raising. Coach is coming along. Jimmy Chips is coming along. Henry's coming along. And as soon as Lay gets this card typed in, we should... Looks like she's having some trouble getting something typed in here. It's very difficult in stud games to keep track of the action, as you have to type in all the up cards manually, as we do not have readers on the table set up to receive up cards. It won't let you continue in the hand until you have everybody's cards typed in, and if you get behind, it stays behind the entire time, unfortunately. Bruce did pick up his hand there. Looks like I saw a jack there, so he at least has a pair of jacks. Henry is leading out. Bruce is calling. Coach is 2-betting. Call. Going to 6th Street, which is the last up card we will see. Henry appears to be first again, betting strong. As we see a face card for Bruce, looks like a king of diamonds. Looks like I see 1, 2, 3 diamonds up for Bruce. I've been working on a flush there. Check, coach bets. Henry is calling, as well as Bruce. Let's see here. Looks like a 74? Wow, 74? Is that what coach is showing here? Looks like 7-4-3-2-1. Pretty strong. Strong enough to scoop the pot anyways. As we move on to our next hand of Raz. For those of you who don't already know, we will be starting our Prime Summer Series May 20th. That is a Thursday. We will be starting the series off with our summer kickoff event. It is a no-limit hold'em tournament with a $200,000 guarantee, $360 buy-in. There are 6 starting flights, so you've got 6 chances to make day 2 for your chance at $200,000 that we are guaranteeing. If I was a betting man, I would definitely say it's going to go over that. We will be having satellites throughout the entire tournament. We've actually already been having some free rolls and satellites for the past 2 or 3 weeks into our $1 million headliner event. Our main event is a $1 million guarantee, $1,100 buy-in. We have satellites almost every day, as low as $0. That's right, $0 to get into our $1 million main event. We've got some really, really good tournaments lined up starting May 20th. Going to run May 20th all the way to June 6th. That's 18 days, if I'm not mistaken. We also do have a new event that we did not have in our last series, a no-limit hold'em high roller event. That's a $3,000 buy-in. I imagine that'll bring a pretty large prize pool. We are also featuring our H-Town 2 tournament. That is a continuation of a no-limit hold'em tournament that we had our last series. $300,000 guarantee on that one for a $600 buy-in. There are 6 starting flights for that as well. That is a really, really fun tournament. If you were able to be a part of the last one, you kind of know what it's about. We got a 8 hours and time's up tournament on there. That tournament was created by the one and only DJ Viegas. He is going to be one of the tournament directors, rolling around here in a suit. You'll see him every single day when that series starts. So basically, the way it was explained to me is one day he was sitting there talking amongst other tournament directors and just saying, man, it'd be nice if we could just come in and have a tournament and have an exact stopping point. So that way we know we would be done in 8 hours, right? So the tournament starts, 8 hours later, tournament finishes, everybody goes home. So that's apparently how that came to be. So basically, tournament starts, play for 8 hours. Once the 8 hours is up, everybody just chops up all the money according to ICM, which stands for Independent Chip Model, and everybody will get a portion of the prize pool in comparison to their chip stack. That's going to be a fun one. The buy-in for that is $360. That's going to be Tuesday at 5 p.m. That's going to be a fun one. Let's see what else we got here. We got a Omaha 8 or better. That's going to be a fun one. $360 buy-in. Omaha high-low, 4 cards. Oh, here's a really fun one for you mixed game enthusiasts. We have a toe tournament. A toe tournament will be triple draw. Let's see. Yeah, triple draw. Omaha and 8 or better. That's going to be fun. And, of course, our horse tournament, $360 buy-in horse tournament. That is honestly the most fun I've ever had playing any event or playing any poker in general. Was fortunate enough to win that one last year. If you enjoy horse, mixed games, anything like that, make sure you make it out for that one. That is a good one that you're not going to want to miss. And, of course, we have our Pot Limit Omaha Championship again. 3 starting flights for that one. $100,000 guarantee, $1,100 buy-in. That was we had a very good turnout for that last one we did. I imagine this one will be just as good, if not better. So we got some cards here. Bruce looks like he's going to lock it up with a 98. Nate has a 10. No. Yeah. He's got a pair of deuces. Yeah, Nate's not going to be winning this hand. Oh, Nate did have a 10. Nate had a 10-7-5 for deuce. Which was no match for Bruce's 98, though. Bruce is going to scoop this one. Oh, another tournament that was a lot of fun. People really enjoyed our last series was the No Limit Hold'em Big Bounty Turbo. That's a $1,060 buy-in tournament, and it is a purple chip bounty. Every person you knock out, you instantly collect $500.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Purple chip bounty. $1,060 buy-in. Half goes to the prize pool. Half is on top of your head as a bounty.
Looks like I came back to a little stud here.
Razzie dazzy, bud.
Razzle dazzle?
Razzle dazzle.
Oh,
that is
God,
right.
You know how to play it?
I do. Pretty much just trying to make
the worst
possible hand, which is pretty much what I do when I play stud.
Give me the worst.
So
when I'm playing PLO, I'll get Raz hands. When I'm playing Raz, give me double suited aces, baby.
Pretty standard.
Yeah,
pretty standard.
Give me it.
Henry's got a 5 deuce deuce. Coach 5.
Coach got a good hand here.
Yeah. Can't quite see Nate's down cards that he doesn't have him on the reader there.
Bad turn here for Coach. I say
Nate,
turn, but it's not a turn.
I think that would be called 4th Street.
Thank you.
How was that PLO game? Did you walk by it?
I want to get in it.
Yeah?
Yes.
Better put your name on the list. How could someone put their name on the list if they were not here? What could they do?
You got several options here, Josh. You ever heard of Poker Atlas?
Poker Atlas.
So you got Poker Atlas. If you don't have Poker Atlas, go ahead and download Poker Atlas.
If you're watching on Twitch,
yes,
there is a link in the chat I just posted.
Yes.
Click on that. That'll take you straight to our page on Poker Atlas. You'll be able to see all the live action that's going on, all upcoming events.
There's a lot of people like my father who plays poker and doesn't like apps and doesn't have a good phone. If you're like that, you can call us.
Yes, definitely.
Prime Social TX on Google. They have a phone number. You can also come up here and put your name on the list. We have one of the greatest bars in town. Great venue here at Prime. Great bar.
What about that patio outside, though? Let's talk about that. That patio outside.
Patio?
It's just a beautiful patio.
5-star.
5-star patio.
5-star patio.
And if it gets too cold, don't worry. We got you covered. We got heaters out there as well. Beautiful venue here at Prime Social. A lot of action going on. No matter what you like to play Hold'em. We got Hold'em. You like to play Pot Limit Omaha. We got Pot Limit Omaha. If you like to play mixed games, as you can see here, we have mixed games going on right now. This game happens every Thursday starting at 7 p.m. We've got a really good mix of games in here, generally 10 games. We will add some or take some away depending on what some of the players want to do, but every Thursday at 7, it is going down here at Prime Social, 7801 Westheimer Road, Houston, Texas.
I kind of got excited. It said Prime Social TX in the chat. Exclamation point PA. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it said IPA. And I thought we were talking about IPAs here because you're talking to the IPA god here. Love it. Ghost came to Houston about 2 months ago. Ghost is literally one of the best beers I've ever had. It is an IPA.
It's actually a double IPA. Ghost in the Machine, made by Parish Brewing Company out of Louisiana. I'm trying to remember. Broussard, Louisiana, I believe.
Is where it's a lot of Louisiana people in here, though.
Oh, yeah, we do. The dealer we're looking at him right now. Louisiana native. Looks like we are changing out some cards here as we are also changing games. We're going to be playing Badusi. Yes. Definitely is a broken card. These cards often split up and we have to change them out. Due to the nature of how they're made and what's inside of them. As you see, Henry holding it there, the back just peels right off of there. As we see the lovely Lay coming to change our card out here for us. King of Hearts for King of Hearts.
She can really do it all, right?
She can. She
Holy cow. What will we do without her?
One of the best. Be a short delay here. We will get going just as soon as we get this card put back in the deck.
Yeah, guys, it's kind of standard procedure. When it comes to RFID tables, a lot of things can go wrong.
Technology is
good, but it's not great. We're gonna go ahead here and register the deck as fast as we can.
We're gonna take a short break here, guys. Thanks for being here with us tonight. Don't go anywhere. We will be back shortly. I'm going to give you guys a blown up picture of our summer series here. Take a look at it. Check out our Facebook page for more information. Plenty of action to go around for everybody. Once again, guys, we're going to take a short break while we change this card out. We will be back momentarily. All right, guys, we are back. Let me get this picture out of the way for y'all here. Back up in the corner where it belongs.
Prime Social Series. Come see us, please.
Summer Series. We are playing Medusi now. Medusi is a combination of Deuce to 7 triple draw and Badoogie. Half the pot will be awarded to the best Deuce to 7 hand. The other half will be awarded to the best Badoogie hand.
That is correct. Do you know what that means?
What does that mean? That it's a split pot game?
Yeah. Do you know those games?
I do.
Okay.
Absolutely. Drew drawing 1, Jimmy Chips drawing 2, Nate drawing 2, and Henry drawing 2 as well. They're not putting their cards back.
Jimmy Chips is in the pot here. Which is kind of interesting because he's got one of the lowest VPIPs out there, and he's drawing 1 here on the turn. Or third street, as you limit guys like to call it. I think Jimmy's got a little something here. 4, 5, 7, 8. He already has the Badoogie. Henry should be drawing 2 or 1. I can't believe he's drawing 2. What's Henry looking for here, Josh? He's got 4, 5, 7, 8 Badoogie with a queen.
Well,
why would you draw 2? Can you explain this to me?
It looks like he drew 1 only, and looks like he's
got changed. You're
10,
right.
8, 10, 8, 7, 5, 4. 10, 8, 7, 5, 4. That's might be good for half the pot. Drew does have a Doogie here.
DWB says Doogie should be good.
Yeah, 86 Badoogie is pretty strong.
Please tell me, DWB, if you ever show up from Ohio, please let me know. I'll commentate instead of play. I want nothing to do with you.
We look at the chip counts. Not a whole lot's changed. Looks like Bruce has picked up some more chips. Drew still with a whole mess of chips there in front of him, as is standard. Henry's going to start us off here with Ace Queen 9 4 3. Not a very good Badoosie hand. Probably be folding.
I like how Nate gives us, or Bruce gives us the full everything.
Bruce
That's
has
what we
10,
want, man.
8, 8, 7 deuce. I imagine he'll be putting chips in the pot. Coach letting his hand go. Jimmy, Chips, and Nate going to be coming along. Jimmy drawing 3. Nate drawing only 1. Wish we could see his cards.
I mean, in these split pot games, when you bet, you want to be seeing at least 2 callers. You're trying to throw the guy in the ringer here.
We see an ace that Bruce picks up here. That is not a good card in this game.
Bruce is putting his cards in order. Another thing you don't want to do, and then he leads.
He raises, actually. Nate bet, and Bruce raised to 2 bets.
Ace, deuce, 5, 8, 7.
No Doogie. He does have an 87 draw.
So we go to the turn here. AK 3rd or 4th Street. DWB, let me know what street it is. 10, 8, 8, 7 deuce cannot be good enough to pat here. Is Bruce... Got a dilemma here. Is Bruce running the pat bluff here? Or has he got it? No, he ain't running the pat bluff. I see ace, deuce, 3, 6, 8? Maybe? I see a split pot coming. If you guys are getting discouraged by, like, split pots every hand, you think there should be a scoop. It's not really how this game goes. You're gonna see a lot of chop pots. And I hate to give information out there, but gotta do it sometimes. You want to chop pots a lot here in this Bedacy. Scooping is ideal, but getting 3 to 4 to second or third street is that's the name of the game. If you can get a guy here, if you can get 3 players to 4th street, that's what we're looking for. No one to raise, no one to fold, no one to pat. It's kind of a confusing game. There's a reason a lot of people don't play it. But throwing that guy in the so-called ringer is what you want to do here. We're going to 3rd street, and you got nut low, nut badoogie. We're trying to throw him in the ringer. So sometimes, like I said, raising and max raising is always what you want to do. If you know your table and you know that they're really loose, but when you raise, they don't have it, so sometimes calling might be better. You're gonna get more money in the pot. It's a really complex game. You can play these games on PokerStars for free. You can come play them at Prime. We were running a 5-10 the other night. It was a really fun game. This is the 10-20 mix here on live stream. We were running 5-10 the other night. There's a lot of opportunity out there to kind of get to know these games. It's cheap. Like 5-10 comes and I say the only guy that wins is the dealer. Which is true in a lot of ways, but you can learn the games. This is what we want. We're gonna have a bet and a call here. This is really good. The action's there. Draw 2, draw 1, stand pat. DWB, thank you for always being there for me. Take half of 3 others equals good, exactly. This is a Milk'em game. It's a completely different than Hold'em. You ever seen Rounders? It's about shearing the sheep, alright? You don't want to skin them, let's just shear them a little bit. Shear the sheep, hand for hand. Take a little here, a little there. That's what we're looking for. 7801 Westheimer. Can't find 1020 anywhere else. Chip counts up here for you. Bruce leading the way. Drew in second. Coach with 1K, followed by the other 3. Got a new hand out here for you. Still Bedacy. One of my favorites.
Bedacy.
It's on Bruce. Bedacy. Tomato.
No, I think they're very different games. Look at Drew's hand here.
Yeah, Drew's got a good one.
If we were playing Bedacy.
Wait, what?
If we were playing Bedacy.
Oh, we're playing Bedacy.
Yes.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Bedacy was like, what, 40 minutes ago?
Tomato, potato.
Right.
Yeah, tomato, potato. That's
tomato,
about the
potato.
difference. Yeah.
Tomato, potato, D-Dub. Here's out. 8345 is really good here.
If we were playing the Daisy. Henry 6788 Queen. Drew draws 2 and picks up a king and a 4. Not improving.
Nate Bruce and Coach, I really wish they'd put their hands on the reader here.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult in these draw games. You got to get all 5 cards in the square every draw in order for the graphics to function properly.
And action happens pretty quick, so it's kind of...
Yes.
It can be tough at times to kind of get your cards in there on the reader.
It is tough.
Henry did it. Drew did it this hand. Henry's going to call. Bruce is betting, and he stands pat.
That's pretty strong.
Stands pat on 2nd Street. I can see his kind of cards here. He's got like a deuce.
Saw 8-6-7 deuce for sure.
Yeah, he got 8-6-7 deuce for sure.
Other card, maybe a 7-3 maybe.
Yes.
As we see, Matt has to reshuffle in some of the cards here. Nate bets, Henry folds, Bruce raises. Nate comes along. Standing pat again. It's going to go pat, bet, call, showdown. Looks like Bruce has a 76 doogie. Bruce is going to take half of the pot. Nate is going to take the other half. As we're going to get an update from the Adam Pearson here on our NFL draft. Who was taken in round 13? Who was it?
Round 13? Oh, here we go. This is actually pretty interesting. So, like I said, I got pretty excited about Justin Fields here going at 11. We went
12.
Linebacker to the Cowboys, O-tackle to the Chargers, guard to the Jets, and this is where it gets pretty fun. Bill Belichick. We all know him as the best of all time, correct? We all agree on that.
One of the best, yes.
So, the Patriots have drafted Mac Jones, the quarterback out of Alabama.
Oh, wow. Wasn't he
And I know they signed Cam Newton to a 1 year. So it's going to be Cam Newton this year and Mac Jones.
Trade away Cam next year and keep Mac Jones, you think?
Dude, we're gonna see Bill Belichick at 85 years old win another dynasty with Mac Jones.
You think? Think he's the next Brady?
You're asking the wrong guy. I bet, like, my main betting sport is college football. I'm all about it. I thought Mac Jones was awesome. He had bad pro day.
Free agent Cam next year? Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm kind of excited about that, though, because Mac Jones is something. When you come from Alabama.
Let's take a look at this here real quick. Bruce's cards here. He's got 10, 8, 7, 6, 3. Looks like he's got a doogie in there.
Definitely different than Queen 886. I'm surprised he even made it to this next round. What do you do? Draw 4? What do you do? Draw 4?
No, I probably drew 3. Probably threw a king, queen, and an 8 away. Drew 3. It's not too uncommon in Ducey. Definitely going to be coming along here.
Free agent Cam next year. Completely agree, DW. They brought Cam in for 1 year, and this is going to be the Patriots. When Patriots rebuild, it's like 2 years. They brought in Cam They brought in Cam last year. They knew they were drafting this year. The fact that they got Mac Jones at 15 when Mac Jones had a high.
Yeah, they were thinking he was going to go around 3, right?
Because, Josh, you know I'm a betting man, right?
Oh,
of course.
Marginally.
So, Mac Jones, there was a high percentage of bets that had Mac Jones going at 3.
Wow.
And Trey Lance out of North Dakota State went 3. Mac Jones goes 18.
Wow, that's pretty big gap there, wouldn't you say?
So, and I know you watch sports, and I know you know sports. One of my favorite guys is Colin Cowherd, and Colin Cowherd had even said, if you're going to draft a QB, what's the difference? And this got brought up when Lamar Jackson got drafted at like 32. They said, if Lamar Jackson's good enough to draft at 32, why is he not good enough to draft at number 4? Because QBs change franchises.
Right.
And the fact that you got Mac Jones at 15 and he can change a franchise, I think that's a really good pick by Bill Belichick. It's kind of sick because I'm a Rams fan, and I grew up, my first Super Bowl I ever saw was the Rams losing to Adam Vinatieri.
Mm-hmm.
That's his name.
The GOAT.
Adam Vinatieri, the GOAT. Yeah, Mr. Clutch. An Adam Vinatieri field goal. So I don't necessarily like the Patriots, but that's what I grew up on. The Patriots were really good, and I feel like them getting Mac Jones could be another special pick. I'm not going to lie.
Well, surely we know time will tell. We will find out. On the run son says, "Let's go Lions."
Lions.
Yeah, I think you got
You did just get rid of Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
To my team, the Rams. They're in LA now, but yeah, Who is the quarterback of the Lions? On the run son, let me know who your quarterback is because I honestly have no idea. It's got to be. Oh, it might be Jared Goff.
Well, it is. I mean, that's who they traded for.
Because I think Goff might have went somewhere. Yeah, it is Jared Goff.
Yeah, that's who they traded for. That was part of the deal for them, Matt Stafford, plus like 3 picks they gave up, I think.
They had to give up something.
They gave up a first-round pick this year and 2 like 3rd or 6th round picks or something next year, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Stafford. I've been telling my family members for years, my friends,
for sure.
Matt Stafford is the most underrated player in sports.
You know, I really don't even think he's that
so
underrated.
Good.
I mean, I think people know how good he is. I really do. I know how good he is. I just think.
Yeah, because
we all
football.
saw him in college, and I think when he got to the NFL, he was never really given that great of a surrounding. You know, he didn't have that many tools.
He was given a pretty bad offensive line with Calvin Johnson, who is arguably like
the greatest ever.
Yeah, like we know Calvin Johnson.
Right.
So when he had Calvin Johnson, he was really good.
Yeah.
He still had no offensive line and still no offensive coordinator.
Exactly. A quarterback and a wide receiver, that just doesn't win games consistently, you know?
Montana and Rice, I mean, come on.
Yeah, but they had a little bit more to work with.
They did. That was a dynasty.
As we see Jimmy here with 7-6-4 deuce. Pretty strong hand. Be drawing 1 for sure. He's not going to make a doogie, but he could make a very, very strong deuce to 7 hand here. Nate exposes a 5. Nate has 7-5.
I like how they show us their hands.
Look at Nate's
hand. See us straight?
Nate has 7-5-4-3-2. You know what that is? Do you know what 7-5-4-3-2 is?
Yeah, that's called pot.
Yeah, right.
I'm all in.
That would be number 1. It looks like Nate drew 3 cards and is now holding number 1. He drew perfect.
Any bet made, I'm raising.
Absolutely. I mean, he cannot lose half of the pot. It doesn't look like he had a doogie, but he's definitely got half the pot locked up with number 1 here. So he's going to bet and see a call and a call and a fold. It's going to go 2-1 Pat. Bruce drawing 2, Jimmy Chip's drawing 1. We're going to see, I'm assuming check, bet here. Oh, but we're going to see bet, fold, raise, call. Nate is definitely going to win half of the pots with number 1.
You can tell by a lot of reactions. This game is... You ever heard of GTO? This ain't it. All right, guys. We got a lot of action here at 10:20.
Oh, yeah.
Mixed. VPIPs are 90, 75, 56, 50. Get up here.
Get up
We
here.
want you. I want to commentate on you guys, all right? Best dealer in the world here. This is the best dealer in Houston right here. All right, guys?
He's definitely a contender.
Talking about the draft. We're talking about this.
All right, looks like we are switching the game here. I'm assuming we're playing Dramaha Deuce to 7. That is what we're playing here. We're going to be playing Dramaha Deuce to 7. Unfortunately, our graphics do not allow for this game. They just don't have the game in the system. But we are playing Dramaha Deuce to 7, which is pot limit Omaha for half the pot. The other half of the pot is awarded to the player with the best Deuce to 7 hand. So we're going to see cards passed out. We're going to see a flop, and then we're going to draw some cards. And let's see here. We got...
I wish it was
not PLO.
PLO.
That's correct. It is fixed limit. It's not pot limit. It is fixed limit. Omaha High. You see Bruce's hand here. Got 9, 8, 5, 6, 3. Not a terrible Deuce 7 hand. Looks like a big flop. I'm not going to connect with Bruce here, but he does have a chance to win half the pot with the draw he's going to have here for the Deuce 7 hand. This is an interesting game for sure. I prefer just regular Dramaha.
Dramaha is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I agree, Josh.
Dramaha is Omaha High mixed with the best 5 card in your hand. Each wins half the pot. DWB, I don't like the high board low hand mix. Yeah, it's hard to see. You know, pretty much every time it's just going to be
a chop
pot,
a lot.
You know?
Yeah, it's going to be
it's pretty hard to connect with a board when you're playing Deuce to 7.
There's going to be a lot of rare scoops.
Right.
But I mean, in these like Deuce to 7, 8 to 5s, but Deucey games, there's more probable for scoop. I know you're playing for scoop. But it's like I said, like it's a lot of throwing that third guy in the ringer, I like to say.
Definitely is.
And it's
chopping somebody's money
out.
Yep.
And it's winning 40 to 50 a hand, and that's mixed games. And anyone that wants to get into mixed games, it's not about winning that $1,300 pot when you're in for 4, playing PLO. It's a lot of slow.
Well, speaking of that looks like exactly what's going to be happening here as...
Exactly. Yep.
Bruce and Drew are going to be chopping up Coach here.
And honestly, something I was thinking about, it's a completely different subject, Josh, is... So I've been in Houston for, 2-3 months.
Okay.
You know this.
Yeah.
And I've been to a couple Astros games, and I've been wanting to go to a Rockets game.
Okay.
And I almost went to the Rockets game tonight, and I just saw they were at home and they were playing the Bucks, and I wanted to see Giannis play. The Rockets beat the Bucks at home tonight.
Wow.
But I was here commentating with you guys, and I love it.
Much appreciated.
Yes.
Much appreciated. Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty crazy.
I mean, come on. Give me some Bucks tickets. Is Dirty John in the chat? Dirty. Give me some love, baby. Come on. No, but man, Houston's something else. People that aren't from Houston, I know you've been here for a little longer than I have. What in Houston can you tell these people that, what is there here for them?
Well, I'll tell you what, there is no shortage of poker in this town. There is an insane amount of poker. No matter what kind of game you like, whether it be Hold'em, Omaha, tournament poker, mixed games, the city is full of everything. And on any limit that you want. I mean, you can find a 2-4 mix game. You can find a 150-300 mix game.
All of it.
You know, you can find a 1-2-5 PLO game, or you can find a 50-100 PLO game. I mean, there's just no shortage of action in this city.
And I can agree with you on that. So, Josh, you know my past. I came up. My past, guys, is I graduated college and I wanted to immediately get into poker, and that was my thing. And I don't know why. You can ask me that in person if you come here, because I would love to have that conversation with you. But I got into poker dealing with the World Series of Poker. So I've dealt all over the country. I come to Houston, and I've never met a family like Prime Social. But the other thing is, I've never seen poker like I've ever seen in Houston.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this action is insane.
Insanity. It is really
insane.
crazy.
So if you are about the action, PLO, Hold'em, Mix, this is where you want to be.
And don't forget,
I've been everywhere. This is it, guys.
If you don't like cash games, there is definitely no shortage of tournaments. If you're a tournament grinder, this is the place for you, as we have our Prime Summer Series coming up with a $1 million main event. $1 million guaranteed main event. $1,100 buy-in. We are guaranteeing that there will be at least $1 million in the prize pool.
Million. Yeah, I mean, come on. Like I said, I've said it 15 times tonight. If I'm a betting man,
to the moon, that prize pool will go.
Are you kidding me?
To the moon.
Adam, you want to put your life roll on the over or the under $1 million?
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my life roll on the over.
Your life roll or your life?
Everything.
I might put my life on the
everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. There's a thing about Houston. Like I said, I've been here 2 to 3 months. There's a buzz in this city for poker like I've never seen anywhere else, man. And I saw it with the last series. We had a line out the door.
All the way to the back.
The action was insane. I played it. I got it in good. Lost, of course. Standard. But I'm going to play it again. I'll be in there, Adam Pearson. If I'm at your table, I'll buy you a shot. I hope you pick tequila. and the thing is, I hope, and I'll give you an orange instead of a lime, because I've realized oranges are way better than limes.
Yeah.
When you're taking tequila.
All right, take that under advisement.
Yes.
As we look here, we see Bruce has got Jack, Queen, 10, 9. Looks like a flop of King 8. Is King 8? Does that connect with Jack 10, Queen 9?
Kind of. Not really.
Sounds like a
maybe
pretty good rap.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
He's got 9-10 Jack Queen, man. I wish we were playing PLO. 9-10 Jack Queen Ace. Why can't we be playing PLO one time?
Wow.
I know. Doc Sandy.
No. Bruce.
Nate. Bruce. Doc Sandy left.
I think Doc Sandy is playing in the Omaha now.
Like we said, that game was disgusting.
Yeah, that game is
disgusting.
Not short of action, that is for sure.
I went out there for the bathroom the other day, and there was a $2,500 pot being played. So, if that tells you anything about 125, go ahead and head on out here. He's going to table his hand here. Yeah, Doc's going to fold. We have another tabled hand. I think we're going to chop it up. Yep, Matt's chopping it up. Jimmy Chip's going to fold. We're going to split it up here. I don't like the high board, low hand mix. No, I feel you. It's definitely different. I kind of enjoy it in a way that, like, a lot of people don't really know what's going on. The high board, low board, it's going to be a lot of chop pots, like you said. I mean, That's just what's going to happen. So that's why a lot of people don't like those hands. But if they're playing the high board, low hand mix, there's definitely someone at the table that recommended it. And like I said earlier, guys, if there's a game you guys want to play, it doesn't matter what they say. Like we're very friendly, player friendly. Like if you want to play these games, we're gonna put them in there. Doesn't matter what it is. That's how we roll here at Prime Social. All right. So if there's a game you want to play that other people don't like to play, we're gonna run it. Because that's how we do things. We got Matt Reynolds in the box. And this guy could deal literally in his sleep. All right. DWB, you know I respect everything you say. I'm glad you're still here, man. We got a doozy here. He just flipped his cards over. Bruce flipped his cards over. Not the first time, huh? DWB flipped over second nuts. Yep. Seeing a lot of cards drawn here. We're going to go to the muck here. Definitely going to go to the muck here. Definitely could see some wild action here for once, honestly. Like, you're getting draw 3, draw 3, draw 2, draw 3. You're going to see a lot of crazy bets and calls. Jimmy Chips looks like he's going to check. Nate's going to check. With so many cards drawn, we could just see checks through here. Instead of draw 3, draw 3, draw 3, draw 2, we're going to see like draw 2, draw 2, draw 2, draw 1. I mean, pretty standard. Coach is thinking about it. Matt's actually shuffling back in. Yep. We see stand pat everywhere. Except Jimmy Chips. Holy cow. See a bet here out of Bruce, it looks like. Nate's gonna bet. See a fall out of Henry. Call out of Nate. Fold. Yep, stand pat. Something's in the ringer here. We got 3. It goes check, check, check. 20. He shows his hand before he even bet. Oh, man. Calls anyways. He doesn't care. Someone's in the ringer here. It's like Drew's in the ringer. Kind of an interesting hand there. Speaking of interesting, let's go back here to this NFL draft. Alex Leatherwood. Guy was an absolute animal. Defensive end here at Miami University. He's picked 18th. That Kentucky linebacker that everyone talked about this entire season. He gets picked 19th. Florida wide receiver Kadarius Toney. And Michigan. The big house. The big house there in Michigan. They're at 21. Kwity Paye. Guy was an animal this year. I don't know, guys. This NFL draft has been pretty interesting to me. If you want me to stop talking about it, I will. But when you have 3 quarterbacks in the first 3 picks, I mean, come on. These are franchise-changing quarterbacks. These are franchise-changing picks. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on these. We go Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. And then somehow Justin Fields drops to 11th. The guy won a natty. He's one of the best. Come on. And he dropped to my team, the Bears. So I love to see it. Did they pick QB as part of a future trader? That I don't know. They possibly could have. The only one that kind of comes to mind is the 49ers, Trey Lance. So they have Jimmy G, and they can either use Jimmy G as a trading option or they can trade Trey Lance. And right now, there's more value in Trey Lance, in my opinion. Jimmy G, everyone kind of knows who he is at this point. You know, he's risker. He's risk. You know, he's prone to being risk. Getting hurt. Injury prone, as you call it. But he's very good. And Trey Lance is kind of an unknown. I mean, he got picked 3rd for a reason. So we'll kind of see what they do. I don't think if you're picking Mac Jones at 15 with the Patriots, there's no trade value there. Mac Jones has the ability to go number 1. Probably number 2. Trevor Lawrence is special. You got number 2 potential. I don't think you're going to go 15th. And I'm kind of excited to see what Bill Belichick does with him. I don't know about you guys. Let me know what you guys think about that, because Mac Jones is special. And that team was one of the best offenses ever. Their offense is graded higher than Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow went number 1. Mac Jones goes 15. What are we missing here? So in the chat, let me know what you guys think about that, because honestly, I don't know what to think about that, and I would kind of like some opinions on that. I think that he should have went higher, to be honest. $10 here. We're rolling in on the last 2 hours. If you've been sticking with us from this time, I really love you guys. The DWB, man, I can't explain enough how much I love you. DWB has been the most active these last 2 Thursdays. Honestly, I want you to come down here. I want you to honestly commentate, because I don't want to play against you, because I want to play in this mixed game. But I would love for you to commentate. I would love for you to play as well. The first 3 drinks are on me, D-Dub. Honestly, man. Ohio's strong. I know a couple people from Ohio. They're great people. I love Ohio as far as I've known. I've only drove through it. I know about 2 people from Ohio. I love everyone from there. DWB, you're the other 3rd. And honestly, man, this game is what you need. 10-20 mix. I know you're not getting your fix in Ohio. This is where we're at. Jimmy Chips is in the building. He's calling. He's drawing. And he's betting. I see improvement here on Jimmy here on this draw. Ace 3-5-8 king. Nate is going to bet here with a pair. He's going to get called. We're going to see you chop it up. Turn your hand over, Jimmy. Thank you. Nate was... No, I think Nate... Yeah, Nate was Pat. He's throwing chips everywhere. We love it. Tip chips are not a thing here anymore. And honestly, we have the best dealers. So, I mean, I've dealt all over the country, I'm going to be honest. Some of these dealers here at Prime are some of the best I've ever seen. This guy in the box is literally the best dealer I've ever seen. I've dealt in 12 states. Haven't seen anyone better. I'm glad you guys get to see it. Guy moves the game. Jimmy Chips. I'm gonna step away for a minute. Eight's back. And I hope you guys stick around. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I gotta take a bathroom break. I hate to do it to you guys. I'll be back though. Enjoy the action. I hope Jimmy Chips comes back soon. I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes. Thank you.
Sorry about the delay. We are back here. Producer Josh. Adam will be back shortly, taking a small break. Looks like we are on Badusi still. Oh, excuse me, we're playing Archie. Yeah, excuse me, we're playing Archie now. Yes, that is correct. High-low, triple draw, splits. No board in this game. Saw all cards in their hands. Making the best high hand and the best low hand. Each will be awarded half of the pot. 3 draws. Archie's not my favorite game, but people seem to love it. That is for sure. If I had guessed there, chopping it up, it looks like Drew's got a pretty decent looking low with an ace something over there. I'm going to chop up the other 2 players in the hand there. Coach looks like he's got aces and jacks for the high. DWB, do you know why or how the name Archie came to be? I mean, did the guy who created the game, was his name Archibald or something to that effect? Be interested to know that. So we see Bruce, pair of aces here. The only hand we can see at this view, because he likes to flash them to us every hand. Let's look it up. I'm gonna go on the computer here and see if we can find an answer to that. Oh, Adam's back. Maybe Adam will know. Maybe Adam will know how Archie came to be. How the name Archie came to be. I'm not having a whole lot of luck looking up here on the
history. I do not know the history of Archer.
Archie?
Archie?
Yes. Archie.
One of my favorite games, though.
Good thing you can pronounce the name correctly.
No, I do love Archie, though. Welcome in the new dealer here, Connor Fritz. From St. Louis, Missouri. No, Archie is... So I played mixed games for a few years now, and Archie is honestly one of the most action games I've played. I played it for a while, and to be honest, right now, chat, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't remember exactly how it's played. I wish I did. But as you can tell, look at the money going in the middle. It's about as action as you get it. You can tell Bruce has ace-ace here. Ace-ace rag. Jimmy Chips has left the table. See a bet fold here. 8 takes down another one. Nate's a great player for this game. Nate's been dealing in Houston for probably 15 years. He's been dealing and playing. His life is poker. Big mixed game guy. Big PLO guy. So we're really glad to have Nate here, man. We really are. Nate's a big mixed game guy. He really supports Prime. And we're glad to have you, Nick, man. No qualification for low hand. If Trip Kings is a low hand, it wins low. Correct. If there's no low. D-Dub, you're right again. How many times have you been wrong? I don't think once. Archie's a good game, though. I know it's a triple draw, high-low split game. It's about as much as I know. The pot is split between the best high hand, best low hand. We're going to see three-handed here. Looks like it's four-handed, actually. I know there's a chair rental. Is there any charge? DW. There is a charge. We used to be 16 an hour. We're now 12 an hour. That's hard to beat. We got 12 an hour here at Prime Social. If you're a 5-5 PLO player, we don't charge any hourly. You heard that correctly. Last night we were running a 5-5 PLO. Every player at the table pays no rake, obviously. There's no rake here in Texas. And they're not paying any hourly. They're playing for free. So I'm trying to tell you guys, Prime's about it, guys. We want your action. 5-5, there is no hourly. There's no rake. So that is your chair rental. If you're playing 1-3 Hold'em, there's going to be the 12 an hour. As usual. That pot's going to be chopped as usual. Chop it up. No, but no, I'm pretty sure we're going to be running promotions again during our series. Last series we ran promotions on time. I haven't confirmed with the Hammer, the Justin Hammer, the best tournament director probably in the country. I mean, come on. These tournaments are insane here for Texas. Never seen anything like it. There will be promotions running, guys. So, these cash games will be even crazier if you want to play cash games. If you want to play tournaments, door fees will be reduced. Time will be reduced. Entrance in here will be reduced. The games will be insane. And that's why he's the best. He's here for the players, alright, guys? That's what we're here for. We're here for the players, alright? And that's what we're about. During the series, May 20th through June 6th, kickoff event, $200K, guaranteed, 360 buy-in. There will be promotions, all right? We ran 150 for 100 in time last time. You're getting almost a 50% discount That's what we're running here. We want people in the building. We want the action here in the building. Our tournament directors are going to be Jordan Cutter, DJ Villegas. Jordan Cutter just ran the WPT in Florida that just had the all-time WPT main event record. It was over 2 million guaranteed. It was 1.2 for first, guys. DJ Villegas. He's been running tournaments at Commerce since I can remember. Commerce, one of the biggest rooms in America. We're going to have some really good professional people here, guys. So if you want the best of the best with good promotions, good floors, good bar, good dealers, good everything, please come out here. 7801 Westheimer, Houston, Texas. I love it. All right, guys? There is a membership. DW, there is a membership. The membership is $10, one-time fee. You pay $10, you get in here. We got a pool table. You know how many games of pool I've played? I played 1,000 games of pool. You got access to our beautiful bar, our patio. DW, you come down here. I'm gonna get you in the booth. I'm gonna get you commentating because you sound like smarter than all of us times 8. All right. So I love it. I want you here. And if you tell me that if you come down here and you say, I traveled out of state because of this stream, and you come up and you say, Josh, Adam, Hammer, or Rich, any of those names, or Brent, the GM of Prime, if you say any of those names, we're going to give you something special, all right? We're going to make sure you're taken care of. Because that's what we do here at Prime Cell, so we take care of you. So the food's great. We got Jose in the kitchen. And I'm ready for everybody, man. There is a membership. Like I said, it's $10. You pay $10 when you get here. DW, you get here, there's a $10 daily fee. DW, you get here, you don't pay daily fee, all right? Because that's how we do it here. You're gonna pay the membership. We're gonna get everything. We're gonna get your name, your number. We're gonna make sure everything's good, and you're here. I'm serious, man. I feel like I almost know you, DW. I'm really excited for this upcoming series, man. I really am. Got a new player sitting in here in the one seat. I happen to know him. His name's Nick. Nick is actually a worker here at Prime. Nick is a really good player. As far as his mixed gameplay, couldn't tell you I don't even know if he can spell mixed games. I know he can spell No Limit Hold'em. So I'm kind of excited about this. We got Nick in the mix. Jimmy Chips is out. We got a new player here in the red hat. This game's going to keep going on. Lay's back there having a good time? I don't know. No, Lay's back there, though. Which airport is closer, Hobby or Bush? You ask some of the toughest questions, you know that? Hey, DWB, can I let you know right now? Been here for 3 months, man. I got here late January. I came here to deal. And I ended up dealing the Prime series, and I fell in love with everyone here. I'm gonna look it up for you. because that's just what I do. So the closest airport, according to me, is the William B. Hobby. That's going to be 15 minutes away. The George Bush Intercontinental Airport is 20 minutes away. I'd probably go to Hobby. Hobby seems like the one that people are going to. A lot of friends I've heard are going to Hobby. You're going to have good deals there. It's closer to Prime.
Yeah, definitely. When I've been looking, flights in and out have been cheaper through Hobby.
So cheaper and closer. And like I said, we're gonna have a dealer rate. We're gonna have a dealer rate going at a nearby hotel. So if we're coming close to that, coming close to the series, coming close to May 20th, and you guys are looking to come down here, give us a call here at Prime Social, because we're going to be able to hook you up with a good dealer rate. Hotels here in Houston are pretty expensive, and we're going to give you probably half the price.
$69 is going to be the rate.
$69 is very cheap here in Houston.
Yeah. And it's going to be
going to be very close. Ubers are going to be like $5. We're going to have $5 to $10 Ubers. It's going to be a really good deal here. And we're going to have lines out the door, guys. I promise you. I'm a betting man. I already told you this. Josh, he claims to be a betting man. I don't know.
I would venture to say I'm a betting man. All right, what game are we playing here? It's like some Ace 5 triple draw. Nick's got a pretty looking hand here. You can get rid of that 10. Oh, wow. Look what Nick makes here. Nick makes a number 2 here, Adam. Nick is probably going to be winning all the money here. Number 2 is a pretty solid hand.
Ace 2, 3, 4, 6.
That would be number 2, as they say.
I'm all in.
Everybody's tabling their cards. Not sure why. Wait, is this a... Why has he got the pot split? Oh, okay. Trying to figure out why he was splitting the pot. I was wondering if maybe we were playing Badesi or something. But
Nick sits in and scoops.
Scoopy doopy.
Haven't seen a scoop in 2 hours here, buddy.
All you gotta do is make number 2.
That's all you gotta do.
For those of you who
Nick.
aren't too sure, number 2 is obviously, by the name, the second best hand.
No, number 2 is good. North face.
It's normally the best.
We got Ace of 5 coming up here. If it's Ace of 5, I might have to put off the. I might have to get out there.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Well, we are on a 30-minute delay, so all of this actually happened 30 minutes ago. So
I'm late.
Yeah, probably slightly late. I'm imagining they're playing some stud 8 or better right now.
Going out.
Nick working on another hand here. Ace 4 deuce. Nick will definitely be drawing 2 here. Everybody's drawing 2, looks like. How are you feeling if you're Nick here with Ace Queen 4 deuce?
Strong.
Pretty strong.
Very
right?
strong. Yeah, I like my chances.
Well, he does improve.
Drawing 2, you're never like 2, but you got Ace Deuce 4.
As we now see Drew's got Ace Jack 8-5-3. He's got a pretty strong hand as well here.
No, that hand's bad.
Well, potentially strong hand here. Nate's drawing only 1 now.
Nick should draw 2, correct.
see what we get with it here. Does not approve. Gets another 4
Bad.
and another queen. That was Nick's starting hand. Can you believe that?
He's so sick. Look at him.
Looks like it is going to check all
Checks
the way around.
around, Nick. Nick gets a freebie. Nick gets a freebie here.
Last, he can give him that card. He does not have to shuffle. He could have gave him that card. Not sure why he's shuffling, as our rule here is last. If it is the last card being dealt and there are no more cards to come out, you can hand out the last card. That is a rule here.
Connor Fritz, a really excellent dealer here.
Now it's not going to matter anyways, as it goes bet, fold. We are going to be wrapping up here in about 20 minutes or so, guys. Thanks for everybody for joining us tonight. We still got some action left going here, but we are going to be wrapping it up in about 20 minutes or so. I personally have to go change some felt. Go put some new felt on some of these tables. You wanna help me out with that, Adam? Or
oh, I got you.
You got about 30 tables to refelt.
30?
Yeah, that's it. Just about 30.
Yeah, I'm good for like a couple.
Yeah. Have you ever felted tables before?
I have not.
No? All right. Well, it's a good experience.
Yeah?
When you're the grave guy, you're in charge of the grave shift, it's just kind of what you do. You do odd stuff like that you couldn't normally do on a busy during the daytime. So you wait till some of the tables that need changed kind of break down, or you move some players and get the tools out and put some new.
I'm kind of excited.
Yeah. Yeah, we also are in the process of designing a new felt for this table that we are looking at here. It's going to be a good one. It's going to look good. If you're maybe interested in some sponsorship deals, let us know. You can message us on Facebook, send us a whisper on Twitch, send us an email. We could potentially get your name on the felts, get your name on our banner here, do some social media trades and whatnot. We've got a couple people lined up for that already this year. If you've got a business you'd like to promote and you might want to make a deal with us, let us know. We might be able to help you get your name out there.
No, absolutely. I mean, we're excited for new partnerships.
Oh, yeah. But mostly we are excited for this summer series. The summer series is going to be monstrous, guys. Monstrous. You do not want to miss this. I don't care.
Guys, that people that are listening that haven't listened before, our last series was really big. We had a 500K guaranteed main. It got over $1 million.
Yeah.
Our guarantee this time is $1 million. We're gonna have big time pros here.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have big time pros here. We're gonna crush the guarantee, and honestly, like it the last series we had was one of a kind experience, people. So like, there's line out the door. I've never seen anything like it. Like people want to be here.
Yeah, you definitely
we have the best.
Do not
we have everything for you guys, and we are here for you guys. And I want you guys to be here because it's gonna be special. I really believe that, and I'm excited for it. What about you, Josh?
Super pumped. More than pumped. I don't know what the word for more than pumped is, but that's what I am.
Man, I really am.
Shout out to Pete there. You see Pete there in the red hat. He's a very solid mixed game player. His hat,
yeah.
He's wearing his hat. That brand on there is Let's Run It. My good friend Noah Hearthcock and Pete are in a partnership there with Let's Run It. Real good people over there. They're launching their website very soon, actually. You can get all kinds of gear from them.
Yeah, of course.
If you like that hat he's wearing there, they've got something for everybody on there.
Pete's a regular here, man. We love Pete, and And Noah's a really good guy too. I remember dealing with him a lot here at this last series.
Oh yeah, he was definitely in almost every event. I think.
He bags almost every event he plays.
Yep, he's good for a min cash or 3 or 4 or 10. That's for sure.
And deep runs.
Yeah,
Noah's
he actually he bubbled.
Player.
He bubbled the final table, I think, of the PLO Championship series.
Yes.
All right, as we can't see anybody's hands here, but it looks like somebody's going to win.
It's like Nate's showing down here.
Looks like a bunch of low
going
cards.
To Nate.
Either number 1 or number 2, looks like. Let's definitely see ace, deuce, 4, 5. Jimmy Boyd back in the chat. What's up, Bubba?
Jimmy Boyd.
Hey, we were talking about you earlier, Jimmy.
I love Jimmy.
Adam was saying that he's got some. He's just his favorite part about Houston so far is the crawfish he's found, and I told him that you might have some objections. That Houston does not have the best.
Jimmy,
crawfish.
I got a problem with you, buddy. I got a problem with you. You haven't invited me to your house for crawfish. You have, but not lately. And also, I want to go play some pool with you.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy. Thinking about going to Biggles. You ever heard of Biggles?
Biggles? I have not heard of Biggles.
So, our dealer on here, Matt Reynolds, he has told me about Biggles.
Okay.
And Biggles is, I think they have like insane rates. It's like $5 all you can pool.
Oh, wow.
For the day. They have diamond tables. Jimmy King Boyd, if you're in, show up because I'm ready to play at least
for the roll?
10 a rack.
For the roll?
If he gives me crawfish, I'm ready to play for the roll.
Nick here's got 2 aces in his hand. That's not the best, but it is good.
Ace to 5, you want aces.
Yeah, absolutely. And he
so
does have.
It's good to kind of block.
Blockers. Yeah. You don't want a pair in your hand, obviously, but
$5 all day, Jimmy Boyd.
You got action.
I will gladly play you $5 all day. With a house stick.
With a house
stick. Give me a house stick. Jimmy Boyd house stick. Yeah, I win.
It's like the color of money. Adam's got the Balabushka out in the truck, but he wants to
I got the Balabushka on the Camry, but I mean, we want a house stick near now, buddy. I think I got you on that movie.
Oh no, Jimmy got me on that movie. Actually.
Stop.
Jimmy told me when I started showing some interest in pool, he told me that was a must, and I had to.
That movie's so good. It was like Tom Cruise when he's like 18.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen Color of Money and you like poker, give me a break, man. You'll like Color of Money. It's Paul Newman.
Oh yeah. It's actually a sequel to The Hustler.
The Hustler. I never saw The Hustler.
Yeah,
I turned it on and it was black and white, and I when I saw it was black and white, I turned it off. I'm not gonna lie. That's a millennial for you.
Hey, I'll tell you what series I've been watching here lately. I've been watching some, the Olympus Has Fallen, and then they did London Has Fallen. And then their newest one was, what was it called?
So I've seen both of those. I didn't know there was a third one, to be honest.
Yeah, they just came out with it. I just watched it for the first time. I mean, I think they came out with it last year, maybe. But it's really good. Now I got to find out what it's called.
So in the meantime, Josh, I think I've told you this. We're talking about Paul Newman. We're talking about pool movies. If we want Paul Newman movies, give me a break here. The Sting. Everyone in the chat, please watch The Sting. It's Paul Newman, Robert Redford. They're hustling guys, and they run a big con on another famous actor. I'm not going to say who it is, but you're going to find out who it is. The Sting. It's called The Sting. Paul Newman, Robert Redford. Amazing movie.
Did you say better than the likes of, like, Ocean 11?
Yes.
Really?
The Sting. Okay. So, I got a top 5 movie list. Ocean 11 is probably top 15.
Yeah.
The Sting is a top 5 for me.
Okay.
And I'm young. I'm 27, and I appreciate.
Jeez, you call that young?
Yeah. I'm old as I'm about to die, honestly. So, yes, DWB Ocean 11 is really good, but for myself, 27. This movie was made in the 60s, I believe. The Sting is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
All right. Well, I'm definitely going to have to watch that.
Please.
Yes.
Everyone in the chat, please. You like Ocean's 11's top 15 movie for me. We're on the same. Sting is great. DWB in the chat.
Yes, so it was
I know Jimmy
Olympus,
ain't seen
Olympus,
it, though. Come
DWB,
on, Jimmy.
Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, and they came out with a new one after that, and it's Angel Has Fallen now. Angel Has Fallen. It's really good.
Mississippi Grinder is really good.
Goated.
Mississippi Grinder is...
That's like a...
very sad, though.
Yeah, it's like a reality check. Like,
yeah.
You know, sometimes I was like, It's like when I buy into this game, I'm like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be in this game. And then I think of Mississippi Grinder. I'm like, wow, is that where this buy-in is leading towards? Am I going down a dark path?
Mississippi Grinder is really good and really sad at the same time.
Yeah, it is.
Because it reminds me of myself a lot.
Yeah.
Mississippi Grinder is a sad window into poker.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's different, though. It's not like a Rounders movie. It's kind of like, I don't know, man. He's kind of a gambler. He's not just a poker player. Just like Mike McD. Mike McD wants to play with Helmuth and Ivy at the World Series in Amarillo. The guy in Mississippi Grinder, it's completely different. I don't know. Yay, got D in the box. D is in the box.
Oh, look at this. Would you
Jimmy.
look at this? They are coming out with another one to this series that I've been talking about. Just confirmed it. So, Olympus Has Fallen. London Has Fallen. Angel Has Fallen. Was the newest one. Came out in 2019. Now, they're coming out with a new one called Night Has Fallen.
Wow.
That's going to be good. It's going to be a good one. Gerard Butler, anything
And
with Gerard
I want to
Butler
get in here real quick. I want to get back on your Gerard Butler. But Jimmy King Boyd, you say goodnight, boys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Jimmy, text me tomorrow. I will text you tomorrow. I want to go to Biggles tomorrow. And I want to play some pool with you. Biggles tomorrow. Good night, boys. I'm glad you popped up in the chat. So please, Biggles tomorrow. It's like a true Rounders. Why aren't you dealing? Who is the DWB? We got so many questions in the chat. Is it like a true Rounders? It's not like a true Rounders. So Mississippi Grinder is really good. It's about a guy who... Mississippi Grinder is really good. It's about a guy who... What is it? It's kind of sad. He goes bust all the time. He goes bust 24/7, and he eventually meets this guy who brings him on the road, and they go, and they meet these good games, and he meets girls, and it's pretty good, and the actors are unbelievable. Ryan Reynolds is really good. Ken Weaver, really good. Why aren't you dealing? I deal sometimes. Who is the DWB is a legend. I guarantee you it's Phil Ivey because he's been unbelievable. DWB, you're so appreciated. I am off. Ken, I got to work. Jimmy King Boyd, please. I tell you, brother. Ken Weaver is my brother. No, Adam Pearson's your brother. I will text you tomorrow. I want to go to Biggles. If you're not from Houston, if you are in Houston, both. I'm going to Biggles tomorrow. It's a pool hall. Good food. Good rate. I'll be there at about 5 p.m. My name's Adam Pearson. If you go up there, say hi to me. And I'll say hi to you. Of course. We can work something out. I'll mention you on the stream. You can get on the stream. This is what we're talking about. I'm at work. Back to the floor. Ken Weaver. Ken, please tell me who you are. I'm getting out of line here. Jimmy King Boyd. Stop saying LOL, man. I want to... I'm honestly getting tired of Jimmy King Boyd, man. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for this crawfish boil. I'm ready for this Biggles adventure. I want to hang out with Jimmy King Boyd, and he turns me down, man. Jimmy King Boyd is one of the best guys I've ever met. He's so genuine. Oh, well, that's my brother. Jimmy. You're my brother too, man. I love you, man. I really do. I'm in Biloxi. Holy cow. Can I visit you? I'll come down there for the day. You're probably by the ocean, right? The chat's going wild. I love it. Hey. We got good guys in the chat right now. DW, Ken Weaver, and of course Jimmy. Jimmy, I got your first 3 drinks tomorrow, brother. I love you, brother. All right? Ken Weaver, please come up here. I haven't met you in person. I want to. We got a good game here, 10-20 here at 7801 Westheimer Road. Come visit us. We got some of the best dealers. Look at our accent tracker. She wants to do it. I was in Spring last weekend. You know what? I feel like I've heard Spring before, but brother, come on now. I'm new to Houston. I'm new to Houston. Spring is, I feel like it's close. I'm new to Houston. Let me know how close that is. Because I love Houston. And I love what's going down here in Houston. A little north, 20 minutes. Perfect. Hey, man. 20 minutes ain't a bad drive. You ask for Adam Pearson when you come here. They're heading out here at 3rd Street. We got Stud going on. Looks like Stud 8 or better. Ken will do. Ask for Adam or Josh. Or Hammer, or Rich, or Brent. But on this stream tonight, ask for Adam or Josh, because we'd love to. I would love to accommodate you. Drinks on me, buddy. Oh, Jimmy? Come on, Jimmy's way cooler than I could ever be. He really is. Jimmy Boyd, Jimmy Chips, either Jimmy. Either Jimmy's way cooler than I could ever be. If you name Jimmy and you walk up in here, I got you, all right? That's how we do it here at Prime. I'm far away from my family, and I'll tell you what, man. Prime Social is a family to me. This is a family, all right? I never felt more at home. Adam Ken is my brother. I never felt more at home, all right? So if you guys have a problem with coming up here, you think you don't know anyone, I guarantee you'll feel like family. Because I did immediately. This is what we're all about here. This is family. We got Daryl in the box. This guy, are you kidding me? He's the most respectful guy I ever met. These guys all on the table, I could go up to all of them. They're the best. This is what we're about, man. Jimmy King Boyd, are you kidding me? I'd dive in front of a bullet for Jimmy King Boyd. I ain't kidding either. Alright? That's what we're about here at Prime. I ain't the best announcer, I ain't the best whatever, but I'll tell you what, we got a family here at Prime, and that's what I can promote. Alright? The dealer, the action tracker, the players. That's what we're about here at Prime Social. We got one of the best series coming up with the best tournament director in the business. Kickoff event, 360 buy-in, 200K here at May 20th. Are you kidding me? I'm a betting man, and I tell you, if I was a betting man, I would bet that this would be over 200K, all right? Hope to see everyone here, man. I really do. I couldn't be happier for this summer series. Prime Social Summer Series. Are you kidding me? What else do you want? This is what we're talking about, man. We'll have Jimmy King Boyd in the box. You'll have Adam Pearson in the box. Some of the best clientele in the business, man. I'm serious, too. We do a little bit for everything, though, guys. We got the Omaha 8 or better. You know, like Hold'em? It's okay. We got Omaha 8 or better. We got a heads-up event. We got a horse event. We got a PLO championship event. We got it all, guys. If you don't like Hold'em, it does not matter. We have events for you. And if you do like Hold'em, we got No Limit Hold'em H-Town event starting on May 27th, 300K guaranteed.
Wow. Sounds like some big numbers.
We got it all.
We do have it all. Guys, definitely check us out on Facebook. Poker Atlas, get all the details. Feel free to message us. Let us know if you have any questions. We will have some rooms available for y'all. We'll get that information really shortly.
We want you here.
We do. Definitely want you here. Blow this up for you one more time here, guys. Screenshot that. Whatever you got to do, whatever you want to do. It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge, guys. This is huge. I'll be in the fields. I'll donate to you.
Yes.
If you tell me you listen to the stream and I have 7 deuce offsuit and you go on and you say you're in the stream, I'm giving it to you. That's what we're
Well, you heard it here, guys. We are going to be wrapping it up tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here. We are going to be wrapping up. We will be live tomorrow night with some 5-10 unlimited Hold'em action.
I'm about it.
Definitely tune in tomorrow night, 7:30, 8 p.m. We're going to have some 5-10 no limit Hold'em for you. For producer Josh, Adam Pearson, Mrs. Producer Josh, and all of Prime Social, thank you so much. Have a great night. Join us tomorrow.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Adios.
See you guys.
Dan
Ross.
Ross.
Thank you.
Hey.
I love Dan Ross.
Dan the man. Can't wait to see you, Dan.
Yes.
We're just signing off, Dan, so we'll see you. See you soon, Dan.
DWC, brother.
All right. Good night, guys. Thank
See you guys.